Hello students, today I Sudeep Yadav is here with first chapter of class 7th, subject science. Chapter name is nutrition in plants. In previous videos we have discussed about the mode of nutrition in plants, that was the first part, and in the second part we have discussed about the photosynthesis process in the plants. No, so now in this video we are going to discuss about the saprotrophs and saprotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, so let's start. What are the saprotrophs? Saprotrophs are non-green plants. Example: agaricus, mushroom, that is also known as mushroom, and it's belong from the fungi, yeasts, and bacteria. In these all, they're not having any kind of the chlorophyll. So that is the reason behind it. We are saying these are the non-green plants. Saprotrophs get their food from dead, decaying organic matters. They grow on decaying organic matters such as cow dung, wood, bread, etc. Saprotrophs secrete digestive juice over the decaying materials and absorb nutrients from them. This is called saprotrophic mode of nutrition. Such plants are called saprotrophs. Now there is a activity which we have to discuss, that is activity number 1.2, and page number is 6. So let's start. What is the activity? To observe, that is the aim, to observe the fungus bread mold in bread. Take a piece of bread and moisten it with water. Leave it in a warm place for 2 to 3 days till fluffy patches appear on them. Observe the patches under a magnifying glass or microscope. Cotton-like threads are seen on the bread. The cotton-like threads are the fungus bread mold. Bread mold is saprotrophs, and saprotrophs get their food from dead and decaying organic matter. Now next, that is the symbiosis or mutualism. Symbiosis. What is the symbiosis? Symbiosis is the combination of two Greek words. That is the meaning of the symbiosis word. Sim. Sim means with, and biosis means living, which means living together. In symbiosis or mutualism, two different types of organisms live and work together for their mutual benefit. Means there is a mutual benefit from each other. They share shelter and nutrients. For example, lichens. Lichens are composites organisms composed of fungus and algae. Fungus is saprotrophyte and algae is an autotroph. The fungus supplies water and minerals to the cells of the algae, while the algae supplies food prepared by the photosynthesis process. So this is the mutualism. Here fungus is providing the nutrients, and the algae, which having the chlorophyll, it's providing the food to the fungus by the help of the photosynthesis process. A bird sitting on the back of the rhino is an example of this symbiosis. The bird gets worms to eat, while the rhino gets rid of those worms. So this is also another example of this symbiotic relationship. Now next, replenishment of nutrients in soil. Some fungus live in the roots of the plants. Roots of the plants provide shelter and food to the fungus, while fungus provides important nutrients to the shelter. Because of continuous farming, nutrients keep declining in the soil. Hence, to replenish those nutrients, fertilizers are added to the soil. Means if you are cultivating same kind of the crop and continuously you are cultivating that crop, so at that time you will find that the deficiency will takes place in your soil. So we have to be nourish our soil. So we have to be use the fertilizer and the manure. Next, plants requires a lot of nitrogen to grow and to be healthy. Although a lot of nitrogen is available in the atmosphere, but plants cannot absorb nitrogen in gaseous form. There is a bacterium called rhizobium which help to which which lives in the root nodules of legumes such as gram, moong, etc. These bacteria can absorb nitrogen from the atmosphere and make it available for the plants. Rhizobium cannot make its food, hence, it provides nitrogen to the legumes, and in return, legume provide them food and shelter. This is an example of this symbiotic relationship. This has great importance for farmers. Fields in which leguminous plants are grown from time to time do not need addition of the nitrogenous fertilizers. That's it. So this is the way by which our soil is replenished of the nutrients. Thank you.